Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Pollack, Executive Director at Interaction International. At Interaction this week, we're doing Jump into June, where we're inviting our partners to jump into TCK Care with us. And we've got Harmony, a TCK friend, joining us today. Welcome, Harmony.
Hey, thanks, Michael.
Harmony, we'd love to hear a little bit about your story. Where are the places on the planet that you've called home?
Yeah, this is such a fun question. So I am a Canadian American who was born in Thailand. So all three of those areas are really have been home to me.
Sounds like a great story. Can you tell our audience today how you got to know Interaction? What was your first kind of exposure, and how did that move forward?
I came to know Interaction before I even knew what Interaction really was. When we were younger, we used to receive the Among Worlds magazines. So we've got copies from the 90s in storage here. But I really came to know Interaction in more depth when I attended the MK Caregivers Summit, which is a really powerful experience for me. But I got to meet you, Michael. I got to meet Brett and Cheryl, really see what you guys are doing as an organization, and honestly very impressed by how you've been caring for TCKs.
Really cool. And recently you've taken part in some of our offerings that we've given through the gift of technology, doing online. Can you tell us a bit about that and how it's impacted you?
Yeah, the TCK live webinars have been the highlights of my week. I love watching them. For those of you who don't know, when you go into TCK Care, there's not a huge precedence for training. You don't get a degree in TCK Care. You basically teach yourself and you learn from families and from other caregivers. But these webinars have almost been like getting an education for me and learning what it means to be a TCK caregiver. I've learned so much, and we've been applying it so much and sharing it with our families. Really good content on counseling, on helping children grieve, which has come up so frequently, especially recently, as well as just learning how to be there for families. So it's just been very, really good content for us, and we're very grateful for it.
That's awesome. Really encouraging. Is there anything that you'd like to say to our partners who give, so that we can continue to produce these kinds of programs and share them globally?
Yeah, absolutely. To those of you who are giving, I just want to say thank you. Interaction International is such an incredible resource for us. We really appreciate it. And when you give to Interaction, you're really supporting so many other organizations. You're really helping us to reach so many more TCKs, which we can't do on our own. We really need other organizations like Interaction. And the fact that you're making that possible just makes us really grateful. So thank you for doing that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being with us today, Harmony, and for sharing from your heart.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Our goal is to raise $38,900 by June 12th. $2,500 of that is specifically for technology support and development and our security, so that we can continue to provide these kinds of programs and online services to TCK care providers and TCKs themselves anywhere in the world. If you'd like to take the challenge that Harmony's putting out and jump into June with us, you can do that at interactionintl.org, or you can send a check to Interaction International at the address below. From TCKs around the world, thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.